As I said, living in the Blue Ridge Mountains, I got a lot of my education at porn theaters. And I used to sneak into the Lee Adult Theater when I was 16 and watch this man on screen. And I fell in love with him because he had, there's a lot of bravado in porn. There's a lot of chicka chicka bow wow, I'm going to hammer the hell out of you. And he was like the sweet boy next door porn star. And I loved him. And I was so thrilled to be sitting next to him at a self-publishing class about a year and a half ago when Carol Queen said, "You two should know each other." And he has a brand new book called Hindsight, which is for sale up here, about his start to finish in the porn industry. Well, he'll tell you all about it. Give it up super fucking hard for Howie Gordon, also known as Richard Pacheco.
What a night, what a night, what a crowd. I'm proud to be here. Dixie, big time's coming. Nobody I know deserves it more. I'm going to tell you about my very first sex scene tonight. The phone call came from my wife, Carly. I was already married. The caller said, "How would you like to be in a nude romp through a hospital?" Carly and I had taken some acting classes from the Blake Street Hawkeyes. Some of you may know them. We were on some casting lists. They were casting this film. And she said to the agent, "Is this a porno film?" And he was kind of taken aback by the directness of the question. Usually, they don't tell you over the phone it's a porno film. They found in those days they had much better luck if they got the women to come down to the audition before they found out. In those days, it was hard to get women to work in porno. But he blew it, and she said, "I'm not interested, but maybe my husband would be." My wife is great. No fucking shit. So I get on the phone, and he gives me all the information. He's just kind of guilty that he called it all, and they're never looking for men. Men are falling out of the woodworks in that world. But he gave me the information, and I wanted to go to the audition. I wanted to meet a bad girl. I wanted to fuck a bad girl. A woman who knew her way around crotchless panties and nippleless bras and whips and handcuffs and blindfolds and the best drugs and the best oils and all the time in the world, and not an "I love you" in sight. Now, I'll tell you why. I was married. I had all the love I could use. We came of age in the 60s, and there was the sexual revolution, and there was a lot of sex going on, and it was all "I love you, let's fuck." Well, all that love and all those partners, all at the same time, made a shitstorm of jealousy. Everywhere you looked in every relationship, "Love the One You're With" was a good song, but it was really difficult to do Romeo and Juliet and free love at the same time. A lot of you in the audience know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I wanted an experience as one of these bad girls. I'd never been with a prostitute. I'd never been with a bad girl in high school. And I wanted sex that had nothing to do with love and jealousy. I wanted sex as recreation. I just wanted to fuck. And I figured I'd meet one of these X-rated ladies in an audition. My fantasy, I don't know why, was to fuck her in the elevator and then go home. I had no interest in being in a porn film at all. Okay, so I go to the audition. There's a lot of women in the room. I pick the one I want. And then they dismissed all the men. Oh, fuck. Okay, so now I'm in the hallway at the hotel, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to hang out over here, down the hall a bit, and when she comes out to go in the elevator, I'll walk up like I'm just getting done too. And I do that, and it works, and we both get in the elevator. The problem is we're already on the second floor. Don't look like I'm going to fuck her between 2 and 1. So I said to her, "Do you want to go play with me?" And she said, "I knew you were going to ask." And I said, yeah, well, I'm asking. She said, okay. Tell you what, follow me home. And I get in my car, she gets in hers, and I follow her to her apartment. We get in her apartment, and we start talking. And she's talking. She's talking. She's talking. Okay. Enlightenment comes to Howie. There are no X-rated women. There's just costumes and play acting. And I brought my camera with me. We took some pictures. She kind of posed a little bit for me. And there was nothing going on between us at all. There was like zero passion. It got to be like 6 o'clock at night, and the alarm started going off in my wedding ring. And I went home an older and wiser man. The problem was 2 days later, they called me and offered me a part in the movie. Oh, fuck. All right, well, the short version is I took the part. If you read my book, you'll see all the storm and drang that goes involved with that decision. But for now, I took the part. And I realized something shortly. After the scene was going to shoot in like 10 days, you can have your body in shape. And I was in magnificent shape back then. You can learn all your lines. I had them down cold. But you can't promise at Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock in the morning, you're going to get a hard-on. There's no Viagra. It hasn't been invented yet. There's no Cialis. There's no Levitra. There's none of that shit. It's going to be trial by ordeal. So I start rehearsing. It's like practicing breathing. But if you don't think you can do it, you forget how. So I get myself hard and then stop. I didn't want to have the orgasm. I wanted to see if I could get hard. And I did this for a week. Okay, so the day comes. I'm on the Bay Bridge. I'm driving over to do the job. It's early in the morning, and I'm practicing in the car getting hard on. And a truck goes by, and the cab driver looks down, sees me with my pants down. He, you fucking asshole, look at you. Hey, I had to rehearse. Okay, now we're on the set. Foreplay consists of the director, Bob Chin, a wonderfully gentle man, saying to the starlet, her name was Nancy Hoffman, a beautiful kind of blonde that nothing going on between us, but she was going to suck, and that would be okay with me. Says to her, you get on your knees. Says to me, you drop your drawers. I got 4 minutes left. Oh, that's too bad. But anyway, she starts sucking me. I get hard. What was I worried about? I'm looking around at everybody's eyes. Hey, welcome to my blowjob. Yesterday, I was breaking concrete with a sledgehammer for $5 an hour. Today, I'm getting blowed for $200. Is America a great country or what? All right. I have to rush you through this because what happens now is that in those days, everything was film. There was no video. Film came in magazines. There was like 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. Then you'd run out and have to reload. So after about 3 minutes of that footage, cut. She gets up, they're fixing her makeup, they're adjusting lights, and I'm just standing there. I don't know. It's my first time on a movie set. And then back to action again. She sucks, I get hard again. Hi, how you doing? Wow, this is pretty cool. All right, this happens 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. At the end of the 7th time, my dick said to me, hey, what the fuck? I said, I don't know, I just work here. My dick took the car keys and went home. Okay. Now we get back on the set for this next round, and the director says to me, we have all the hardcore footage we need, now come. This woman, Nancy, God bless you, she's been on her knees for 45 minutes sucking my dick. I look down at her, she's got a look on her face. She's not happy. She's had enough of my dick. And while I'm realizing this, well, the enlightenment comes as to the difference between personal sex and professional sex. In personal sex, when a woman looks like that, you're done. Go get a piece of pizza, go have a cup of coffee, go cuddle, do something else. But I was supposed to come, and she was supposed to make me come. And when we go back to action, she starts sucking me. I'm dead soft. She starts sucking me like 100 miles an hour, like I'm going to come right then. I'm not even hard. And the sperms in me start running backwards. They're going, no, 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 no. Okay, now I only have a minute left to tell you the rest of the story, but it goes like this. That was like 11:30 in the morning. We tried for another half hour, nothing happened. I mean, nothing happened. And at noon, the director goes, let's break for lunch. And they go all and eat a roast beef sandwich, eat good in porn, tablecloths, silverware, all kind of stuff. And I'll go in the bathroom, lock the door, and I'm trying to get myself hard by myself with the door locked. Nothing. It might as well be your dick because it ain't doing anything for me. Okay, we go back on the set. It's 1 o'clock, it's 2 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock, it's 4 o'clock. If they'd had any brains at all, they'd have a stunt cock there who would have just substituted for me and they'd been done in 5 minutes. But no, they were too cheap to have one. It had to be me. And it gets to be like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And the set looks like the Flight of the Phoenix. People are growing beards. It's like the airport during a snowstorm when people are just looking for a place to lie down and sleep. Only the director is looking at me, and I'm sitting on my ass on the floor. She's got her head on my lap. She's kind of asleep, I think. And I'm idly flipping my dick, and I think about the first girl I ever made out with. Sweet Sally, sweet Sally. It was the 8th grade. We didn't even fuck, but it was the hottest sex I ever had in my life. Just petting. Red hot fucking petting. And all of a sudden, blood starts flowing into my dick. And the director sees this. And he goes, get up, get up. He's waking people up. Hey, we're going to go bang. And when I tried to stand up, my starlet hit her head on the floor. Poor Nancy. And when her head hit the ground, and she, and my dick went, whoop. Bob Chin comes in and goes, okay, let's do whatever you're doing, do it again. And as soon as he gets up, we'll roll. And the magic still works. I do get up. This is 6 hours later. I do get up. And she reaches out to touch me. And as soon as she touches me, it goes away again. Nancy, we're done. We were done. We were finished, dead, doornail, Ned, dying, dead, done. Bob Chin, smart director, says, tell you what, you just masturbate to orgasm. And as soon as the first squirt comes out, you grab it like you did it. And lo and behold, that's what we did. And it happened. I came. That's what I heard in my head. I heard the cheering of millions, like Rocky. Rocky didn't win the first fight. He just didn't get knocked out. And while I'm taking in the adulation, a towel comes flying in and hits me in the face. And I hear a voice go home, champ, sleep it off.